Hi, I'd like to talk to you this evening about my latest diorama piece, which I've just finished for a client. It is a part of my new range of cheap, simple dioramas, going for £25. And this is the first one. What I decided to do would be a simple church ruin made up of mainly foam insulation board of 10mm and 6mm pieces. There's a couple of pieces of balsa wood in here, a bit of ballast, and on top of that it is held together with magnets. But first let's show you a bit more of the piece. Let me just bring the camera in. See? As you can see, I have truly modelled this on just a ruin of a in a church or a cathedral. Simplest way I found of doing this was originally building up the pieces, building up the walls to the height I wanted, and then just cutting it in and then just pulling the pieces off. Therefore, leaving these bits down here to use that I've used for rubble, because these were originally part of, let's see, just bits of the wall, bits of the ceiling that I've had before, and there we go. And as you can see, it all kind of fits together. And these have not fitted into place deliberately. These have been left so they can be moved and used however you want to fit this in. So let's remove Wolfie out of the picture here. And let's bring it in. As I said, this entire thing is held together by magnets. So let's remove the rubble. And let's start pulling this to pieces. As you can see, it comes apart very easily. Let's have a look at the floor here. Again, one piece of 10mm foam insulation with a little 6-piece put on here just to raise it up, give it a little snap. Then using just a couple of pottery tools and just started taking pieces out, creating the cracks, the rubble. These bits here are just scenic ballast you can get from any art shop. And then paint is just ordinary acrylic, the grey mixed in with a bit of brown, coat. Actually, it's a light grey to put over the top. All of this, and then bits were just sponged on, and then different washes, just to lift it all up and give it the weathered look. This piece of wall, again the same technique. Each bit, each of these blocks, 1 inch by 1 inch. Same technique, just to take out and just put the cracks in the bricks. Same technique with the paintwork. Same basic tone. Same basic wash, shall I say? And then brought different washes, different techniques, mainly using a sponge, just to get the weathered look. And in here you can see little tiny magnets, which are used to hold the walls in place. And here's the magnetic strip down the bottom, which, as you can see, just pops into place very easily. One of my favourite parts about this piece has to be this wall. You've got using the church windows. I've been told by people who've seen this online that they do like how you can manipulate the light through this. So if we just bring it through, to put this back on, shall I say? Click it into place. There we we go. Magnet's whole. Now, one of the things you can see, because I do have a light shining through, but just move the light around. Look at the shadows. There we go. And then turn that off. Using light at different strength. You can get some wonderful shots. I've noticed I've mainly been using good old Wolfie here, because he does like to howl at the moon. And nowhere better. And there we go. Look at that. But I have used other people in here. If you look at my website, you will see that I've had Batman fighting the Joker. Even the 11th Doctor surrounded by weeping angels. So this can be used for many different genres. Going from the 4-6 inch range. Let's put this wall back. Put this in place. Before we do that, I do like this door. This door is made out of balsa wood. The locks here, the doorknob here, the door handle, shall I say, the rivets, are made out of green stuff. If you've never used it before, great for moulding, great for making accessories into armour if you're doing customised figures and stuff, but also doing stuff like this. These pieces are just ordinary balsa wood. Again here, I've scored in, as you can see down here, to like different planks of wood have been bolted together. And then these have just been put on, stuck on here, and left to cure. Once cured, normally 24 hours, gloss paint that I've gone over with this, and then dry brushed some grey to try and weather it out. To be honest, I think it is a wonderful, it does make this entire piece. Let's fit this into place. Occasionally, if you don't get the magnets in the right place, there we go. Occasionally the magnets don't always click in. You've just got to get them in the right place. And here, we've got a magnet on the bottom here, which will then meet this magnet down here. Again, one to there. And that just sits into place. And the rubble. Anyway, have to be, it can just quite put that wherever you want. It's no bother. It is however you want to set your scene. And I know, let's try something. Put someone in here I've not used before. Just to show, we have one predator. And then Wolfie. So you can see different types of figures work in this scene. Let's take Wolfie out. Who else can I put? Let's model. And going back to the old Doctor Who style. Who better but Captain Jack Harkness? If you want to place them up against the door, height-wise, for the old Gothic cathedrals, perfect. Fortunately, our Predator's a bit too big, but for areas of different areas, let's move this around. Let's stand this up here. And look, there's a Predator in just the ruins of this building. Since making this one, I've had interest from another client who wants me to do exactly the same for him as well. Then, after that, we'll see. So, I shall say good night, and thank you for watching.